Hello and welcome to my channel, Organic Egg Tarot. Today's Fork in the Road reading will be for the sign of Virgo. We're going to take a look at the journey that you're on. We'll take a look at two options and how each option might turn out. Looking forward to taking a peek at the inner you inside the reflection of the cards and cracking the mysteries of your deepest desires. So Virgo, how's it going today? Are you binge watching YouTube, or have you just tuned in for a little bit of advice? Is it raining where you are? Sort of cleansing your area? What's going on with you? How are you handling the world's events? Very rainy here today, so we might hear a little bit of thunder and lightning. Well, I suppose we won't hear the lightning, we'll hear the thunder. Anyway, what do we have today for Virgo's Fork in the Road? Show us the journey that Virgo is on. What cards do we need to see for Virgo's Fork in the Road? Let's see. Wow, very nice so far. Alright, Virgo, what other cards do we need to see for you today? Very nice, very nice. Virgo is ready to talk. They are not messing around. They are like, I am here. You will hear what I have to say. Alright, Virgo, so this is the journey you're on, represented by the Fool. Option 1 in your Fork in the Road, if you take this option, it is represented by Judgment in reverse. How it might turn out is the 8 of Swords, and option 2 is the 5 of Cups, and then this is how option 2 might turn out, the 10 of Cups. So, alright. What very difficult decision are you having trouble making today, Virgo? Let's take a look. So, here we have the Fool card. He is ready, he is on his way, new journey, no worries, you know, sort of embarking on anything, he's ready for anything. A little bit not paying attention, however, be careful, even the dog is barking at you. Hey, 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 pay attention. You're about to fall off a cliff. Now, where are we going? Because you have no cares, no concerns. This is a very new journey. You know, you are all about finding and or defining yourself at this time. So very lovely journey to be on with the Fool card. But you have reached a fork in the road. So let's take a look at the two decisions of which way you might want to go. So in one direction you have the Judgment in reverse. So Judgment, Major Arcana, typically bringing in sort of reflection, justice, an awakening of sorts. But in the reverse, there's a bit of doubt and often self-loathing, sort of, you know, you're giving far more than you're receiving. So there is an injustice in the Judgment in reverse. Unfortunately, a little bit of a negative feeling if you take the direction of doubt and self-loathing. Now, I'd like to go on and take a look at option 2 before we find out how they'll turn out, because neither one of these cards seem very happy. You know, the 5 of Cups typically indicates loss and grief and self-pity, and so does this one. So just in a little bit of a different way. You know, this is more of, you know, oh, woe is me, because not all is lost. And it is always pointed out that not all is lost. You're just refusing to take a look at what you do have. Now, as far as the Judgment in reverse, you know, this is self-deprecating as well. So, oh, woe is me, either way. What's going on? I mean, you're wonderful, Virgo. you have just as right to take this wonderful journey as anyone. So no guilt about it. Let's find out. Um, if you choose to go the route of doubting yourself, having self-loathing, and sort of, not taking care of yourself, then you'll find yourself in a self-made prison, This Eight of Swords is always sort of an entrapment, but self-induced. This is self-victimization, The Eight of Swords, yes, they are standing there and they look very scary, but they're not really even, they're not even making a circle around her. She can just walk away, and the wrap that she's got around herself is just sort of loose and dangling there. This is all self-induced. So um, we don't want you to take this route. Perhaps let's go and dig a little deeper into the loss and grief. And sometimes that does happen. We lose things, we go through a period of grief, but we do also have to let things go. So, perhaps there's a situation that you are looking at and maybe taking on a little bit too much responsibility for. Maybe the situation wasn't necessarily in your control. Maybe it wasn't necessarily your fault. Maybe someone else was sort of pulling strings. And when you choose to take the burden of this, then, you sort of hinder yourself, you sort of trap yourself, you sort of blame yourself, and you spend a lot of time in guilt, unnecessary guilt, when the issue itself wasn't even, there's nothing you could do about it. So perhaps option 2 is just a way of, expressing that it's okay. It's okay to feel the feelings, but we want to be careful about the behavior and the reaction to the feelings. So, yes, feel the feelings of the loss and the disappointment from whatever happened, but you'll need to get beyond it, because beyond it lies your happiness, your accomplishments, your, the inner happiness, the fulfillment, all your dreams coming true, feel the feelings, but choose how you react to them. Choose to let them go. Choose to walk away. Choose to remember that, not all is lost. And, yeah. Very lovely. I don't feel like I need to clarify, but I will nonetheless. Let's clarify a little bit the Fool, because, this seems very cut and dry, but I'm kind of interested to know what happens, what happens, what is the issue with the journey? So, right, the Fool is clarified by the Seven of Swords, a very sneaky card. A lot of deception and trickery and, sort of tactics to go about things. And so, maybe Virgo, you were dealing with, or you were not quite honest about getting to the place that you were going, and, head and heart, it sort of caught up with you. Or caught up with whoever it was, or this influence, this negative influence created, this upset. Yeah, but I don't feel like this is you, Virgo. I feel like this could be you. I feel like this is an outside influence, though. But the fact that you were there, and, maybe what the law might consider an accomplice, or that you knew about it, or something, it's bringing you a lot of guilt, you know, because both ways have you up in your head. So let's clarify the judgment in reverse, please. Let's clarify option 1, judgment in reverse. I wish these cards would come out one at a time. It makes the reading easier. For me, really, I mean. For me. Alright, let's please clarify. Wow. Alright, so. Clarifying the judgment in reverse as option 1 is the Four of Wands. This is your community, home, even a celebration of some sort. But this is not happening because of your self-doubt, because of the prison that you put yourself in. I'd like to clarify one more. Let's clarify one more. Clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands as the option for Virgo, please, for April. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. No, too many cards. Let's clarify this celebration. Maybe this is someone else's celebration. Very interesting. Oh, wow, Virgo. It's like you were witness to this. I'm sorry, I know I was shuffling for a clarification, but it just hit me. So you may have been witness to something that wasn't quite on the up and up. And this, you know, trickery landed someone with a false celebration. You know, like they got away with it. They got away with it, scot-free, but you know what's going on. Wow, Virgo, who are you dealing with? I think that's plenty. I think we'll go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Clarify the Eight of Swords. I know. Alright, let's get 2 cards because I did want to clarify the Four of Wands. I mean, it just seems so clear now. Perhaps. Alright, let's get 2 cards, please. We'll clarify both. First, the Four of Wands. I know, I said I was going to, and then I just moved right on from it. But I think it's important because it seems like this story is sort of shedding a little bit of light on itself all of a sudden. So we want to get the whole picture so we really know which way we want to go. Alright, yep. Clarifying the Four of Wands is the Star. Right, so someone received their wish, but not in a very genuine way. And you watched the whole thing happen, and you're feeling very guilty about it. Right, yep. I suppose I didn't really... Yeah, the story came together for me. I didn't need to clarify the Four of Wands, but I said I would, and so I did. And oh, here we are. We have a crawler. Clarify. Right. Eight of Wands clarifying the Eight of Swords. Right. So it's as if there's a, you know, need for quick decision here. You know, rapid action, a message coming in, movement. Right. What you need is movement out of this. Move out of this because this wasn't you. This wasn't you, Virgo. You were witness to something you shouldn't have seen, perhaps. And maybe you're feeling guilty because you didn't put a stop to it, or say something, or what have you. Wow. It's a very hard situation to be in. It's what it seems. Let's clarify option 2. Clarify the Five of Cups for Virgo, please. Clarify the Five of Cups as option 2 for Virgo for the fork in the road. Clarify, please. Clarify, please, for Virgo, option 2, the fork in the road. Clarify, please, option 2 for Virgo for their fork in the road. What card do we need to clarify the Five of Cups with, please? All right. Oh, goodness. Clarify, please, the Five of Cups. It just keeps coming out in chunks. Clarify. Okay, there we are. The Lovers. Right. So, clarifying the Five of Cups, the loss, the grief, the self-pity is the Lovers. So this is about a duality. It is about a partnership and union, of course, but it is also about a decision, a crossroads. Which way do I go? You know. Wow. Or what do I do? This is a decision you need to make. You know. You feel like you've lost so much, and yet we all know that there's not all is lost, and so you've got here a decision to make. Or perhaps you need to come together. Your heart and your head need to come together and figure out a solution to this situation. This is a very lovely card to have. It just doesn't seem like this over here is over. You know, you can choose to go in this direction, but there still is a choice to be made of some sort. So perhaps you still have a decision to make about the post-success of this trickery. It seems as if you'll make the right choice, though, because again we have on this side the wish fulfillment as your outcome. So let's clarify the Ten of Cups. I mean, what better way to clarify the Ten of Cups? Clarify the Ten of Cups, please, for Taurus. I'm sorry, for Virgo. I hope I haven't called you Taurus this whole time. I'm sure, surely not, surely not. Clarify, please, the Ten of Cups. Ooh, the Moon. Right. In reverse. The Moon in reverse represents confusion, fear, sort of a misunderstanding or misrepresentation. So, wow. It seems like you've got a very hard choice to make, Virgo. Because although, yes, this is a wish fulfillment for you, you know that either way, unless you know, decide to speak up or take action or what have you, you know that even if you are happy and you let things go and you just pick up and move on, you know that you've dealt with this disappointment. So it sort of leaves you with a bit of trauma, you know. And what I mean by that is the next time you encounter something like that, it's not going to be so easy for you. You might even feel a little triggered. So, wow, very difficult decision you have to make. What a very difficult fork in the road to deal with today, Virgo. That is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did and resonated, please like, share, subscribe. Send me a little comment below and let me know what type of you like your tarot card readers to spread out. So thank you very much again for joining us today. Looking forward to seeing you again next time. Take care.